Exploring Celtic music. What is Celtic music? Celtic music is a broad grouping of musical genres that evolved out of the folk musical tradition of the Celtic people of Western Europe. These are the instruments that are majority used in Celtic music. First, we have the fiddle, and the fiddle is just the same as a violin. It's just a difference in the term used when you're talking about what kind of music. So in traditional music, you'll hear the word fiddle, but in classical music, you'll hear the word violin. So the fiddle is the base of most Scottish and Irish music, and modern fiddles are constructed from over 70 different pieces of wood. Here's a video of a Celtic duet. Now, I just love that piece. I think that they're absolutely amazing. That was Smith and Nesbitt, and they were live in Hyde Park, London. I love how you can see how much passion they have for the instrument they're playing, and you can see the strings in their bow breaking as they play that fiddle. Next, we have the flute, and this has been played in Celtic countries for thousands of years. There's 6 holes, and with those 6 holes, you can play 8 keys. It's made from wood and cylindrical bore, giving it that softer and smoother sound that we hear in the Celtic music. Next, we have the Uilleann pipes, which is they're just like the bagpipes. They use a bag of air that's inflated through a blowpipe. The arm pressure then sends the air through the reed, producing sound. Lastly, we have the bombarde, which is used only during parts of songs. So this is because it's a really hard instrument to play because of the high pressure that's required. So players can only play for a part of the song because they need time to rest. So it takes over a year to get one of these made for you. So there's a couple of really well-known makers, and to get one from them, you'll wait about a year. So our first Celtic artist we have is Enya. So Enya was born on May 17th, 1961 in Ireland, and she performed with her family's band, Clonaded, before making it as a soloist. In her family's band, she played the keyboard along with her other family members. She debuted her first album, Watermark, in 1988 and sold over 8 million copies. Here is a video of Enya's one of her very most popular songs, which is Only Time.
Who can say where the road goes, where the day flows, only time? And who can say if your love grows, as your heart chose, only time? We got it. Who can say why your heart sighs as your love lies, only time? And who can say why your heart cries when your love lies, only time? We got it, we got it. Who can say when the roads meet that love might be in you? And who can say when the day sleeps if the night keeps on you? Night keeps on you. Who can say if your love goes as your heart chose, only time? And who can say where the road goes, where the day flows, only time? Who knows, only time? Who knows, only time?
That's one of my favorite songs of Enya. I grew up listening to her because that's the songs my mom used to play when I was younger. So Enya has her album A Day Without Rain sold 15 million copies, and she's Ireland's best-selling solo musician. Her sales stand at more than 75 million worldwide, making her one of the world's best-selling artists. She has earned 4 Grammy Awards. Next up on the list we have the Chieftains. So this is how they started early on. They are a traditional Irish band formed in November 1962 in Dublin. They started off practicing in one of the members' homes, and that was Paddy's home. So their sound was built upon the uilleann pipes, which is like the bagpipes that we talked about that earlier. And their members were Paddy, Sean, Kevin, and Matt. So here we have one of their very popular songs, A Long Black Veil, featuring Mick Jagger.
Ten years ago, on a cold, dark night, there was someone killed neath the town hall light. Just a few at the scene, and they all did agree that the man who ran looked a lot like me. Well, the judge said, son, what's your alibi? If you're somewhere else, well, you don't have to die. But I spoke not a word, though it meant my life. I'd been in the arms of my best friend's wife. She walks these hills in a long black veil. She visits my grave when the night winds wave. Nobody knows, Lord, nobody sees, nobody knows but me. Well, the scaffold's high and eternity nears, and she stands in the crowd and sheds not a tear. But sometimes at night, where the cold wind moans in a long white veil, she cries all over my bones. She walks these hills in a long black veil. She visits my grave when the night winds wave.
So the rest repeats itself. So the Chieftains won 6 Grammy Awards and have been nominated 18 times. They've made it on the UK Hit Singles list, and they have also won an Emmy. So we are almost concluded with our Celtic presentation. So Celtic music is a genre that people know little about, but it's quite fascinating. And I know that I have learned so much more already, and they have lots of melodic variation. You can tell in between the pitches of their songs and obscuring of pitches, and this genre is very important to the Scottish and Irish people. So I think it's also very important for us to learn about.